being in the Hamptons right now for our first show back in the second season is actually very exciting. Like, we don't travel a lot with the show. I mean, we do go on location a lot within the city, but you know, the city becomes a small bubble after a while. So it's fun to get out here. It's a different vibe. There's like grass and trees, which is a difference from the concrete. It's really nice. It's fun, and we're all out here, and it's almost like doing the pilot again because we don't really have anything to do but hang out with each other again. So you know, it's nice to go out to dinner afterward, and it's fun. Well, being in the Hamptons is especially exciting for the first episode back in our second season because it's like it's a very like posh scene, you know. It's where the wealthy and successful, all the very like highly esteemed socialites from the city come to, I guess, what, play harder or play softer, really, because in the city it's like you know, you're really playing it up there, and here I guess they like lay on chaise lounges and get tans and wear tight shorts and and you know, that's the kind of vibe here. So it's like, it's a fun thing to dabble in now for us too, because I mean, we don't really, you know, our show doesn't really revolve around that particular side of it too much. So you know, we're getting a little bit of a different vibe for the beginning of the second season. I mean, it's definitely changed our lives in the respect that we, I think we just sort of we live differently now. I mean, in the sense that we're in the city and we're like going to events and that kind of stuff, and people recognize us. So you know, it really has changed our lives. But like I've always said, and I think I'll continue to say, when we're on set, it's still very much the same thing, the same people, the same crew. So I mean, you know, we can be contained in our own bubble sometimes. I think what draws people in is the sexiness of the show. Even if they've never seen it, they don't know how sexy it is or how sexy it isn't. Kids text more almost as a result of the show, and you know, they see the show, they text each other about the show, or they'll see us in the street, they'll text each other about that, and then the show in turn, you know, like reflects that. So it creates this vicious cycle among like the specific viewers, and then it's actually funny because there are some upcoming lines in some upcoming episodes where that's sort of like a little wink to the audience. Like, we have lines about that. I think I would play Chuck Bass. I would actually, I mean, a lot of people are like, really? You play Chuck Bass? But it's very fun to play the villain, and I've done it before, and I do it, and see, people give me that face.